Indeed, the next race out on circuit will be the first appearance of the eagerly anticipated senior Rotax category for the weekend. Henry, are you okay?
I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take my tablets before this one. 60 drivers. 60 drivers. But we're going to see which of the 60 drivers are up in heat number 1 next.
"60 drivers indeed." Here is the first portion of them. This is Groups A and C heading out on circuits. Reigning champion in both the O-Plate and, of course, the British Kart Championships for Senior Rotax, Kai Hunter, now with Hunter Motorsport, having left DHR in the off-season, starts on pole position. He's joined on the front row by Jack Lilly. Tyler Harris and Teddy Pritchard Williams, Super Ted, now with Strawberry Racing. Spoke to him yesterday in the paddock show. Very happy to be there on the second row of the grid. Reg Haywood and Ben Folland on row 3.
Caden McQueen and Lorenzo Cordal start for row number 4. Lucas Ellingham, really strong in the O-Plate last year for Jack Dax Racing. He starts at the inside of row number 5 alongside Deacon Russell, Sam Baker and the aforementioned lap record holder Guy Cunnington on the outside of row number 6. Spencer Browham, who came within a whisker of becoming the E20 World Rotax Champion in Bahrain last year. He starts 13th, gave Faber the back in karting after racing minis last year. Ralph Youngling, the older brother of Timo Youngling, who was the Junior Rotax Grand Finals champion, all the way back to Gemma Hyons, 30th position. Ho ho! This is going to be good.
Here we go then for the start of 8 minutes plus 1 lap in what's going to be a frenetic Senior Rotax weekend. Good starts for Kai Hunter, up towards Christmas for the first time. Looks like they're all about making their way through.
Yep.
A beautiful start from the driver who's won the O-Plate the last 2 years in seniors.
Three in total. This would be a 4th O-Plate. If he wins one more, he can have an Olympic Games of O's.
The junior champion in 2019, of course, as well, very much knows how to win an O-Plate, but has got a long way to go here. That's a good move by Guy Cunnington as Benjamin Southgate is off on his first weekend in the Vera Tools British Kart Championships.
Yes.
And that's not the way that Ben would have wanted to start there in the grass, but I think he has been able to keep going at least. Now there...
That's the number 41. That's Rhys Bailey going a little bit slower than he would have liked to be. He's been off somewhere.
Indeed. So 1 lap gone. Hunter leads from Harris. Lilly, Pritchard Williams. Good start for Caden McQueen as well. Up 2 spots to 5th place. That is Reg Haywood on the move. A very experienced driver, of course, particularly round here.
And of course, Reg, now, when Reg was in Minimax, he would have to, he obviously he's quite a tall lad. He would have to have no graphics kit on his kart to get himself get himself down to minimum class weight. But just to give you an idea of how strong the grid is, Guy Cunnington there running 12th position. He is, moving up to 11th now. Again, former British champion, has won multiple titles in karting, and won many races in the British Championship, not even breaking into the top 10, and this is a heat race. The second year for his own team, Guy Cunnington Racing, in the British Championship. There's a move, and Guy obviously now starting to pick them off one by one. Couple of things. Teddy Pritchard Williams running in 4th place. He's just set the fastest lap of the race. Now, for years, Teddy's been the underdog because he doesn't race that often. He's racing with MLC Motorsport, great team, but not one of the traditional powerhouses. You've got, when you think of the powerhouses, you've got KR Sport, Dan Holland Racing, Strawberry Racing, MLC, and like the likes of Sam Pollitt and Thule Motorsport. They were sort of just bubbling under that thing. Now, of course, Teddy has gone on to Strawberry Racing, so the pressure is on a little bit for Teddy Pritchard Williams.
He's definitely delivering at the moment, as I think there's been a problem for Lucas Ellingham, because Lucas Ellingham falling down the order. Club champion here at Whilton Mill for many years as Lorenzo Cordal's on the attack, goes down the inside, gains a position. As expected, Henry, it's all going on out there for the seniors. Yeah, Guy Cunnington picking up another place, 2 wheels on the curve going into Ashby's. That was on the inside curve. And somebody gets shown the door. That is one of the Thule Motorsport karts, the number 81 of Ben Folland. Everyone's changed classes, teams and numbers. But good to see the zip colours back in Rotax. They had a little go at Rotax. They're running with Lorenzo Cordal, formerly of the Cato Motorsport team.
And now Zip, I'm not quite sure what chassis they're using. They're using an OTK product, I believe. But yeah, just branded as a team. There is, and that's dangerously close to a lap record, I think, for Caden McQueen.
It is indeed. Caden McQueen has really got going in this one. That's not a good moment for Guy Cunnington, who's been in good form from last week, but it's not quite going right today, as that is on the attack. Spencer Braun in one of 3 CRGs here this weekend.
Well, that's 2 more than last year, and I can't understand why, because the CRG is a very well-built wagon.
Very, very good indeed. Side by side going into the boot. Reg Hayward on the inside holds on to that position there inside the top 10. 4 minutes gone, 4 minutes to go. Kai Hunter in, I wouldn't say total control of this right now, Henry, but a good level of control. 4/10 clear of Jack Lilly, who's just set the fastest lap of the heat so far.
And again, Jack Lilly, a very, very talented driver. I remember he had I think it was 2 years ago, he had to spend 6 months out of the seat, broke his wrist, and then came back. I was very impressive. There goes Gabe. Was that Gabe Fairbrother getting involved in the number 11 kart? I think it was. Of course, Gabe back with his Ultima R team. Now, Tyler Harris, there is actually a bit of a correction there. So they've got his name wrong. His name is actually Richie Harris.
Like the actor?
Well, no, that's showing your age there, Andrew. No, no, that's I was doing the last round of the UAE Rotax Championship, and he was insisting, Henry, you got to call me Richie. Okay, so I'm going to call you Richie. Fair enough. Now, that is about as comfortable as Kai Hunter has had things all race, and of course, he's gone home. He's gone back to his, brother Reese's team. The whole Hunter family up at karting northeast at Warden Law, which is quickly becoming a mecca of karting up there. I have to say that the circuit gets better every time we visit there. There's more improvements. It's a fantastic track. The venue is fantastic. You could just smell the sea of the smell the salt of the North Sea air that whistles across Warden Law, making it somewhat less than balmy when the weather is not great. It can be a cold place, but cold temperature, but they got warm hearts up there. Although Kai Hunter's not going to be very warm to Jack Lilly if Jack Lilly gets any closer, because he'll have to defend, and Kai will introduce himself to Jack Lilly as somebody who was very tough to overtake.
Absolutely. Broke the run of trying to get the British Championship title last year, of course, with that pulsating final at PF International. Warden Law, of course, was one of the circuits that the Rotax. There's Alf there. That's the number 31. That's one of the JDRs.
That is Sam Baker.
And a bit of a cart blanket there on the foot, but it's not been a good race for JDR because they've already lost one of their races.
Lucas Ellingham had dropped back,
now, plus 5 second penalty on our race control notifications board for kart number 33, which is Jack Lilly
in second position. So that will drop Jack down to, at the moment, that'll put him back in 7th position. Now, there is a big digital display board going across the start-finish line, so the drivers will be able to see that, so Jack will be aware that he's got a 5-second penalty. Now, we've got 90 seconds plus a lap to go. Caden McQueen is closing in, and I almost had to say, that's not Caden McQueen, because that's on a croc, but then I realised, no, he's KR Sport now. Then there's Tyler Harris. MLC Motorsport have got a slightly new graphics kit, which has Lee Murray and Donna are going to batter me for saying this. It looks a little bit too much like the Thule Motorsports graphics kit, and I can't tell the difference. But don't tell anyone. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Sam Baker, you saw there, has recovered back to pit lane, is out of this race. Well, Kai Hunter has turned up the wick so far today in qualifying, was the fastest driver in times qualifying across those 3 average laps, of course. Good chance as well to have a good look at this new CS55. This is the Carlos Sainz chassis. It's another one of the OTK family. I had a look at them yesterday with Kai in the Hunter Motorsport awning, and I know all of these awnings here are prepared beautifully and professionally, but I was particularly impressed with the setup they've got down there in the lower reaches of the paddock. They're very focused this weekend.
But why does it look like a CRG? Why have they designed it? Why does the graphics kit look like a CRG? Come on, Mr. Abazzi.
Time is up then. Last lap board will be shown the next time the leaders are coming over the line. This is the battle for 6th place. Lorenzo Cordell ahead of Ben Folland. Spencer Brom in the CRG. Looking down the inside now of Folland. Drivers who know the circuit very well, but that's not a good moment for Ben Folland, losing 3 positions. I think Deacon Russell was able to get through in all of that state of play. Leaders over the line, final lap board out. Still not done this for Kai Hunter on the road, but at least if Jack Lilly was to get ahead, that plus 5 second penalty would reverse things.
Well, I don't think Jack is even going to try and make a move, because he knows he's got a 5 second penalty, so he's just trying to get as far away from as many drivers as possible behind. So, I mean, we may, but I doubt it. I think Jack is going to sit there. Kai keeps checking over his shoulder, but Jack, this is to show how smart Jack is, the racer. Caden McQueen goes through, last lap move. Does Jack Lilly fight it? No, he looks straight over his shoulder, gets his head down and tries to push on. Nice. Because he was going to be 7th, he's now going to be 5th, possibly. 5th or 6th. So that tactic from Jack Lilly, as Kai Hunter takes the checker flag, has worked. Smart driving for Lilly, even though he's going to be upset with getting the penalty. But Kai Hunter, who did say that he won the British title, well, he was always going to be leaving down Holland at the end of last year.
Yep.
Kai was going home. You know, his brother Reese, this is the 3rd year now for Hunter Motorsport as a team. First year, they burst onto the scene really impressively. Last year, they sort of plateaued a little bit. Mm-hmm. So adding Kai Hunter to the family album, so to speak, has really helped. And Kai has already won the Dubai O-Plate. Yep. That's the first major trophy for them. Not quite sure what happened to the higher car keys after that, but we'll ask Kai. But there we go. Caden McQueen 2nd, Jack Lilly 3rd, Tyler Ritchie Harris 4th, then Guy Cunnington. Considering that Guy Cunnington was 12th when we first looked, that's not a bad effort. There's a list of finishers. Gabe Faber, the drop back there. Matthew Lambert for the Nib Sport team.